Hey guys, I'm gonna share my Ancestry DNA results. I'll get right to it. Europe 66%, Native American 15%, Africa 13%, West Asia 3%, Asia less than 1%, Pacific Islander less than 1%. So pretty much I'm two-thirds European, and that last third is almost equally split between Native American and African. Now break down each region. Of the Europe 66%, Iberian Peninsula is 35%, Europe South is 10%, European Jewish is 5%, Ireland, Scotland, Wales 5%, Great Britain 4%, Scandinavia 3%, Europe West 2%, and Finland, Northwest Russia 2%. Pozdravляю. Of Native American, 15%. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Of the African, 13%. Senegal, 5%. Africa North, 4%. Southeastern Bantu, 2%. Ivory Coast, Ghana, 2%. Southcentral Hunter Gatherer, less than 1%. Of West Asia, 3%. Pretty much all is Middle East, 3%. And then of the Asia less than 1%, it says Asia South, which I think is the India region. And then of the Pacific Islander less than 1%, it says Polynesia. So that's pretty much it. Just a little background. I'm from Isabela, Puerto Rico. All my family has been from Isabela. I've done some genealogy. I've gone back to the mid to early 1800s. They're all Puerto Ricans as far as I've found. The only external line that I've found is the Juarbes. I have Juarbe in me from my mother's side, and they came from Pamplona in Navarra, Spain. The first one born in my line in Puerto Rico, in Isabela, was Martin Juarbe, and he was actually a mayor of Puerto Rico. And actually, I think he came from Puerto Rico. His first son was the firstborn Juarbe, which was Juan Juarbe Aldarondo. That's the only external confirmed line that I have. Everybody else, who knows how they got there. And then as for the African line, of all my ancestors, I do know that I had a great-grandmother who was very dark. Her name was Leocadia Acevedo. And in the 1910 census, she shows up as mulata, and her mother was listed as blanca, white, and there was no father listed. So I'm assuming that the father was black. So that's the confirmed black line, at least what I've found so far. There may be some more in there, but that's pretty much the typical Puerto Rican story. I looked at a lot of other Puerto Ricans DNA analyses on YouTube, and that pretty much seems to be the trend. About two-thirds European, and the other third split between African and Native American. What else? I was impressed at the high percentage of Native American. I didn't expect 15%. That's pretty cool, considering I've always been told that many of the Tainos were wiped out early on. So it's cool to see that their blood still lives within us in a high percentage. And that's about it. Thanks.